Durham's Rock Hard Water Putty. That's the stuff you want to use. It's already hardening up, see there? I got a good amount on there, and I've got a good amount yet to go on that one. Okay, so before I mix up any more, let's check out our other area over here. This has only been on for less than 10 minutes. And it's already hard. It's right to the point where I can just use my putty knife and shave it. Nice and easy. I just look wherever it's high, and just kind of shave it off. Yes, you can do it. If I can do it, an average Joe, you can do it. Okay, just a little. So I got some ridges there, but I could have left those because I'm still low of this end. I've got to really build that up. When they had cut this initially, the stucco mold stops right here, the bottom trim, and then they cut this out, cracked this out, and then they patched that, because when I went to take all the flooring out, there was a patch in here. The patch didn't look that great, and there was a hairline crack around. I tried to save it, and then it finally broke out. So I'm gonna have to patch the stucco. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do. See, I was thinking about patching that after the fact, but the tile's gonna be right up here. It's gonna be hard to get down in there. So I was thinking, I've got a little block of wood here. I might just set that up here like that. Let's say. And I was like, how would I hold that up there if I did want to do something funky here? I thought maybe I could just take my hammer. Let's see, how was I going to do that? I think that way. No. This way, I put my handle under it like that, and then I could patch that, and I was wondering if I should put a layer of rock hard wood putty in there, you know, and actually maybe kind of build it up in there a little bit and scrape off the excess, have it down just a little bit, maybe to where I can still put some stucco patch on it. I guess I could do it, let's see, that way too. And just build on up in there. And there's some wire, there's some little pieces of stucco wire in there. I can kind of, they're like little feelers, and that's for the outside corner, and I can just recontour those and just leave them like little prongs, and that will go in to my patch, and that'll kind of help hold the water putty in there. I don't think, you know, if I didn't have that in there, it would still stick, but because it's there, I'm just pulling them out, little prongs like that, and then that'll for sure bond in there. And I don't know if I'm gonna put too much in there. I'm gonna have to look at this. It all looks pretty strong. I should just leave it alone. I might put some rock hard wood putty in there and try it out. After it dries, I can kind of take my putty knife in here like this and try to loosen it up off of the wood, and then drop that out of there and see if it sticks. I think most of it'll stick, and then I can finish the bottom of it, you know, and add a little bit more to it. Leave it down just a little bit for the stucco trim, the stucco patch material, because the stucco patch will have sand and grit in it to match this. Like if I just fix this whole thing with water putty, rock hard water putty, it would never fall off, but I wouldn't have that gritty surface. But you know what I could do? You know what? I've got some sand, some excess sand. When I took up all the tiles, these tiles here, after they installed these tiles, they got some sand, some very fine sand, and they put it in all of the joints, and then they brushed it off and swept it off. I don't know why they did that, because now you can't even tell that there was sand in there, right? Some of them, yes. See, there's just a little bit of sand in there, so you don't see the line as much, see? But here the sand's gone. It went down, bye-bye, it went down below. No sand, you don't see any sand. I don't think I'm going to put any sand in here. But what I could do, when I took all this up, I saved all of the sand that I took out, and it's out on the side of the house. I could put the rock hard water putty in there, and then on my final coat, I can mix up some sand in with the rock hard water putty. Ooh, I could do that. I was thinking about maybe even just taking some sand and just kind of pushing the sand right in on top of the water putty, you know, and kind of mixing in that way too, rather than mixing it in with the rock hard. I can try it. I can try a little tester down over here and just try it. And you know what? I could probably make my own stucco patch. And I've got the paint. I've got this paint, so maybe I'll do that, because then I don't have to buy any stucco patch. You buy any stucco patch at the store, maybe it doesn't match the texture that you have, and it's hard to stick on there. See over here, look at this. This stuff came off too, right in here. This whole thing would not have to be patched though. The last 2.5 inches, you know, 2 3/8 from the bottom up is where the tile's going to be. So I could patch this just down to about halfway or 2/3 the way. I don't have to go all the way down. And I can do that with my water putty. I never thought of that. And then see, when the water putty dries, I can take a wire brush to the excess on the stucco, and I can just kind of scrape it off with the wire brush and stuff, and kind of contour it in. And then if I have to do a little bit more, I can put a little bit more on there and throw a little bit more sand in it. I think I'm going to do that. Wow. Yes, I'm going to do that on those two areas. And look, here's another little spot I saw. Right there. I'm going to fix that too by Joe. Guess I can fix that in there. I won't come out flush, just to the back side, because the tile is going to go va-boom, va-boom. So I'll have to measure up here. See that little bit? I'll probably have to, that's probably up above the tile. I think the tile's going to be about right like that. I can fix that too. Lots of stuff you can do with this water putty. Durham's rock hard water putty. You gotta get some of that.